Okay, let's go through the settings. Right, okay, so for this one, I've got the multiplier resolution 3, MA type, ALMA. Yes, set ALMA. Oh, okay. So basically, it's ALMA. Okay, so let's just have a good look at what that is. Arnold Legoworks moving average. Yeah, so basically what this ALMA is it's like a smoother moving average. It kind of drowns out the price fluctuations. So basically, in a nutshell, okay, so this performance box down the bottom here, this is what the power of this is that, you know, program this indicator into the strategy tester, and then this can be adjusted to give the different results, so you can test the strategy, so you can adjust these settings and then see the results. Okay, so for example, you know, switch this to EMA, you'll see the different results here. Okay, and you can go into the list of trades and look. So let me just switch that back. Okay, so yeah, ALMA, Arnold Legoworks moving average, and then the MA period is 9. The offset for this ALMA, the sigma, is 6. Okay, and this can be adjusted, look, to give different results. So yeah, interesting. I mean, as I'm increasing this, look. So we'll leave it on 14 for now. I've got the offset for your ALMA is 1. Now, you know, if I change this to 0, as you can see, a very different story. But when you look at it on the charts, it's all over the place. So that's 1. And then you've got this show coloured bars to indicate trend, which I've changed, which is pretty cool. And down here you've got the other details. So the daily open close, forces non-repaying, this is for the higher time frame application, what trade should be taken, you got the stop loss and the take profit. So I've been messing about with different like settings, so having a large take profit to see if that hits, and then, you know, what happens from there. You know, locking this in with a short stop loss, seeing what happens, and so on, and adjusting the back testing data, the back history. So having it shorter will give you more of an insight into what's happening, you know, closer to now, and a larger one for pretty much across the board for the asset. Okay, so properties, you can go in and change this, the order size. If you're switching to contracts, it doesn't really matter about the percentage of equity, it's going to be different. You can add in the commission there, so that's pretty cool to see what's happening with regards to the exact take home. What else we got going on? So slippage after every order is filled and on every tick, these tend to not make any difference on this one. Okay, so that's that. Style can all be changed. So what I want to do is just work through a couple of bar chart replays here and just talk about some of the details. I want to change this back to what it was. It was 6. Just check that. Okay, right, so what we got going on here? Okay, bar chart replay. Right, let's work through some of this. So at the moment it's in a short position, as you can see. Now let me just zoom this in and talk about exactly when this signal appears. Okay, the signal appears when basically the two lines. Let me hide the ripple. So you see this these two lines in the middle here. If I just make this a bit clearer, it's the plot backgrounds that we're looking at. So you can see it a bit better now. Okay, when this color shifts, sorry, not when the color shifts, when the two lines cross. Okay, you see that cross there to the upside and then cross to the downside. What the hell? It's easy with the EMA. I'm just trying to work this out. Yeah. Okay. So let's play this out. Okay, we've got a short position in at the moment. If we just watch the arrows, okay, these are the trades. So I can adjust this to have the where's it got? Signal labels, quantity for the trade. So you'll see here that it's in a short position. So if we just put a short, this is going to be on the arrow. So this is going to be on the candle. So as the arrow appears, it means it's pretty much on the candle open, which is there. So we've got the short position running, currently in profit. Okay, so now it's switched out. Now this is where I want to just really get into the detail. So we've got a trade here that's worked, and it's gone long because the crossover is crossed. The two lines have crossed. Okay, so that's why it's printed long. Okay, wonderful. What the hell? Okay, so you see that there. You see that Ipin thing appear. Just replay that. Okay, so short. So where the hell's the long position gone? What the hell is going on with this? See, this is what I was talking about the Pine script and the summary, the strategy tester. It's so frustrating sometimes. Okay, one more time. Right. What the hell is going on with this? Okay, so you know that short position, as you can see, this is just iffy, man, and this is why the relentless testing is going on. Because if that label appears right there, okay, and you close a position, and then boom, that's not going to be cool. Okay, so we've recorded the settings. Let me just take a quick screenshot of this settings. Okay, so we've got this setting. Right, let's go back to the original settings that I had set it on. It was EMA, I think it was EMA, TM. Yeah, TEMA, that's the one. 9, 6, these two don't matter for the TEMA. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so you know, for this one, okay, it's a bit clearer. So what's going to happen is when the two lines cross, okay, that's when it's going to go long. So when you're looking at this particular channel down here, you'll see it hasn't crossed. Now something really to bear in mind here is that this is only going to cross after the candle closes. Okay, so what do I mean by that? It's hard to show the exact thing. Let me find a clear one here. Okay, this one might be clearer. Okay, if we rewind this. Okay, look at the channel. It's open. Okay, it's black. Okay, the candle's moving down. Okay, print the next candle. Okay, it's open. It's black. The next candle. Okay, you see how it hasn't crossed over. Okay, it's just open. And when this moves to the next candle, this is when it's going to reprint plot the next lines, and the next lines are going to be crossed. So like, how can I explain this? In your mind, you have to understand. In fact, it might be better if I just overlay. Yeah, TMA. So if I just overlay TEMA, what's this? TMA crossover. Okay, this might work. This might work. Okay, length. Okay, maybe it's not going to work. The point is that this is going to be, this is already crossed over. Okay, and that's the point. Okay, so what I was thinking was, is if you got the moving average is going to be on this candle, and it would already have crossed over. But as I click this, you see it's crossed. And what? Why isn't there no long position? There should be a long position printed there. Don't tell me it's going to print on this next one. Right, there you go. It's too late. It's way too late. So, you know, as you're manually trading, you'll see is that's where you'll be entering on this candle. Okay, so the cool thing that I want to point out here as well is that there's a huge divergence on the Overwatch here, and this Overwatch is just insane, man. It's so cool. So you got the divergence here, and then the long has crossed. Okay, and obviously we've had this cross up, but the actual long has come in. Okay, so this overlaid. Now when I add the Trendmaster on, okay, this is the cool part. This is the cool part. So in this so when we've crossed to the downside here, we're you know, moving down up until this point. Okay, this whole move here, okay, is a down move. So we'll just highlight that. Okay, this is all down move. So in this particular move, okay, the long positions, the long trades, you can just ignore, filter them out. Okay, it's the short entries that you want to be taking. Okay, so when we see these short entries coming, especially this one on this, as this has come up to the Trendmaster, and then the short signal has come in, that's a good entry. Now what's going on the Overwatch? Not a lot, but what we've got here, okay, so this short entry, and then we come in here, we've got divergence on the Overwatch. The crossover signal has printed a long signal there, late, I will admit, but it's there. And then yeah, we go. So let's just see what happens here with price. Okay, so short signals come in there. Okay, long signal again. Okay, so let's just have a look at this. So long signals come in, it's come up to the trend master, nice, no closing, bounced, come up. So as you can see, that short signal, it's come from like literally two candles ago, where that's crossed over there, it's crossed over, come back up, crossed to the upside, blue candles, rejected by the trend master once again, boundary, trend master level, bounce, and then we've got through the trend master level, moving up, bouncing on the trend master level again, and then a double top and move down. So you know, the highlight of these trade entries, they're good, but as you can see just from this particular video, it's one candle late. Okay, so you know, these details, yeah, they're great and we can use them, but at the same time we have to understand how it works. Okay, how this works. Let's see what happens with the price. Okay, so yeah, sideways, so poked out, moved down, stayed underneath the trend master. Okay, so this trend master can be used, like I said, when it's under the trend master, you're taking the shorts. When it's above the trend master, you can take the longs, but you have to obviously filter through the other things like the Overwatch and look at the other time frames. So this is just the entry chart, so you know, we're going over literally every entry here, what's happening. Okay, so let's see what's going on next. So the Ripple chart is into the Overwatch area. Look, so let's see what happens here. So already I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking, right, okay, so firstly these things, it's not really huge, it's not a huge dip down. I would love to see this just come back now, and even if we go lower and print a divergence, but look at these wicks, it's moving down, the wicks are kind of moving up. Okay, so there we have it, lower low, okay, divergence here. So let's wait for another cross. When this crosses to the upside, that's when we want to take a long position. Okay, let's just wait a moment. It's getting close. Look at that huge divergence there. Okay, right, now let's wait. Oh, damn it. Did you see that? Did you see how that just come in? I saw that come in a mile off. And look, there's no long signal either. How crazy is that? Because this candle's just printed up, and the in fact, is that offset? So if I change this to, like, say 5. Okay, look, it's crossed now. That's very interesting. Yeah, it's still late. Okay, so basically at this point here, that divergence coming, pretty much exactly like it just says, waiting for this divergence to come in. So what we're looking for is that push into the boundary. Okay, maybe a little mini divergence like we've seen here. Okay, crosses to the upside, we get a move, but then it's like the, how can you put it, the participants, market participants, whales, what have you, are going to force the price down. Okay, force it down to pull in whatever short traders, whether to get a better position, I don't know, accumulate, who knows. It's going down. Okay, as this comes down, we see the divergence, and then we wait for the cross up, for the confirmation, and let's just see what happens here now with these settings adjusted. Okay, right, I'm going to take every candle by candle. So 1, 2, that was the one. Okay, that's the candle where I'm looking, because look, we've literally moved out of the boundary now, crossover, and you know, sometimes there's got to be an element of you know, element of execution. You've just got to decide. So let's just turn the cloud off. So you'll see the Trendmaster scalper level, we're pretty much hitting that now. But then the next candle is the power candle. Boom. And this is what makes me think that, you know, I mean, I don't mean to sound like egotistical or anything, but I mean, do the assets react to these particular variables? You know, because you're seeing the exact point of where this is moving. Very very cool. Okay, so we're up here now. Let's see what happens with this Trendmaster level. The longs come in late. Okay, it bounced off the I mean, I'm not going to use this as a level, you know, support or resistance or anything, but look at the scalper level. Okay, scalper level come down, got close to the scalper level, but then reacted and burst through. Okay, come on, let's stay above this Trendmaster level. Scalper level's holding it. No. Damn. Okay, cool. Okay, so we've dipped out. You know what? I find it so difficult without looking at the wave chart and the Trendmaster level here. But there's a fib entry here. So the Overwatch isn't doing anything. You know, it's very hard to get back in after you've already exited. But that short position there, can't really say anything without looking at the wave or the tide. But the fib entry there, you can see is crossed to the upside, so it's going to get to target. Come on. There you go. Okay, hit the target right there. Okay, interesting. So that's pretty much it for the details of this strategy test. I think I'm just going to edit this video and pop it out there. So you can see the strategy tester kind of adjusting itself as it works through all the details. So what I want to do is stop it when the boundaries are touched and just look pretty much what's happening with the entries and things. Okay, so we just touched it there, as you can see. So let's see if we can get some sort of work there. So we've got divergence printed in there. Okay, the longs come in. Let's wait for the short position to come in. Okay, it's going to come any moment. I'm going to keep going and see when it prints. It's very close. Where is... no, not yet. Okay, it's going to come any second. Where is it? Oh, for fuck. Not yet, not yet. Again, look at the Overwatch. It's pretty cool because this is how you can just ride it. You can be like, oh, is it coming? Is it coming? So we've got these divergences printing here. This is the trouble that I've faced with the divergences, is sometimes I can just keep going, but with that EMA there, it really helps. Okay, so this was about to print this short. Do not tell me it comes in on this candle. Oh my god! You see the black cross there? That's why that's happened. And this is gonna say long next on that. Okay, so this is right now. This is the point. Okay. So I'm saying I don't know what this chart looks like, but what am I looking at? We're looking at this. Okay, so you got the divergence 3 times across the top there. We've touched the boundary. 1, 2, 3, and then it's crossed to the downside on the cross. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we'll go short. I'm gonna put this there. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Come on! Yes! Hit the target. Well, that wasn't the target, but you get the picture. Oh. Okay, cool. Right, so what's the point of that one? The point of that is you're trading against a trend. You're taking a short from this up move. Okay, very cool, very cool. So now look at this. We've got an even bigger divergence printing across the board there. Okay, the cross down right here. I should rewind that actually. Let me just rewind that to here. Okay, so divergence, cross point right there. Above the high. Okay, it's crossed back over again. It's crossed back through. Okay, holding. No, it's crossed, so you might as well close it. It's just, but the point is it moved into profit there. Okay, very interesting. Right, okay, so this is really working its way up. Look at this, all the way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, when I see this, sometimes we can see a bit of a crazy move. So at this point now, I'd be waiting for the Trendmaster to get crossed. Okay, so that point, let's take a short position there. Above the high. Okay, so it's crossed back above the Trendmaster there and the Overwatch. Moved a bit into profit, but cross back to the downside here. We've got a little bit of a divergence. Let's see what happens here. Let's keep this trade open. Oh, okay, cool. So we've got an Overwatch touch here. Okay, let's see if it comes back up for a divergence. Okay, so Overwatch touch, divergence here, nice. Nice, okay, that's clean. Long position. Right there. Cross back through. So we've hit the Overwatch upper boundary. See if we come up for divergence. Nope. Oh, we're right here. Oh, geez. Okay, cool. So yeah, this was yesterday's divergence. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these labels, man. Okay, let's turn them off. Okay, I think in my head I've just come up with a solution how to fix this. Right, let's see if we can find no, that one isn't going to work. Okay, so what I want is just a TEMA, a single TMA cross Renko boxes, TMA. Maybe this one. Nope. Okay, on just a moving average. Okay, this is the one. Right, damn, it's not there. Okay, let's see if we can get these close to these. So I think the only way to work around this is to simply, I mean, look at this. I've just noticed this. This is an inverse head and shoulders here. Oh my goodness, right, I gotta add to position here. Inverse head and shoulders, divergence up the board. That is looking very cool, very interesting. Are we even? Yeah, we're ready to boom here, ready to go. See how that pans out. Okay, so I think that's it. So essentially what we're doing is we are judging, so like almost anticipating the crossover. Right, let's see if we can nail this entry live. Well, not now the entry, but let's just see if we can get something on the board. So as you can see here, I've just adjusted the levels, and what it is it's very similar to the Trendmaster boundary. And the reason being is because of the the resolution multiplier, very close to the boundary level on the Trendmaster. So this will give us more of a close approximation with regards to the entries. So when we just add the trades back onto the chart, I mean, as you can see, it's a lot clearer. Okay, so as the price comes down and closes, the trades can be taken. Even you might even just get a cross, as you can see here. We get this cross here before it's closed, so the cross comes in, crossover signal turns black, candle closes below the Trendmaster. There's a lot of confluence there, and what's happened, come back underside test, Boom. Okay. Okay, so obviously there's loads of different settings here. I think I'm just gonna launch it on the one of these settings. I'm not too sure which one. I just need to program the best settings in, and then we'll get it out there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just very quickly have a little look at the 1 hour chart. So as you can see, oh, okay. So sometimes what I'm doing on these charts is hiding the ripple. Okay, so we've got the crossover, we've got the overwatch that all operates on the right time frames, and then we add in the, where is it? Where's the wave? Okay, there's a lot of blue going on here. Okay, it's a little bit messy, I think, for my eye, but what are we looking for? So remember this divergence from the 15-minute chart. Okay, the divergence from the 15-minute chart. Look at what's going on the wave chart. There's nothing going on. It hasn't even reached the overwatch upper boundary yet, so you can forget it. But we have hit the overwatch here once, twice. Very interesting, very interesting. I think it's time. Also, look at that Fibonacci entry I was talking about earlier. It's come up, it's worked, it's all the way up to exactly one standard deviation. 100% extension there before reacting to the downside. Okay, cool. So I think I'm going to finalize this code now and pop this out, upload it. We've got enough things worked through here now. Okay. Right, okay, cool. So yeah.